Lori Mieczkwoski. I'm a listing specialist with the Welch Team at Keller Williams Realty, and I want to talk to you a little bit about why buyers' offers don't get accepted by sellers. Our team works with hundreds of sellers every year, and so we have a lot of insight into the way that they think, and we know that this is a really tough market for buyers. Inventory is extremely low. There's a lot of competition for the homes that are available out there. So, we understand that it's really, really frustrating when an offer doesn't get accepted. So hopefully one of these tips may help you. Number one, sellers may not like your offer if the offer is way too low. That seems somewhat obvious, right? This is a market where sellers are often seeing multiple offers on the first couple of days that their home is on the market, sometimes even before their home is actively out into the public, they're receiving solicitations to purchase. So if your offer comes in really low and it's early on the market, the sellers may not be inclined to counteroffer or accept your offer because they're not aware of what else might be out there, and they're willing to wait just a little bit. So that's kind of an easy one, right? Number two, sometimes your offer can be too high. That sounds a little counterintuitive, but this is a concern for sellers. We hear it often. Sellers are apprised by their agent that homes need to appraise at the purchase price. If they don't appraise, a lender's not willing to lend the money on the purchase. So the sellers are very aware that if we run the prices up too much and they're above what's competitive for the market, that home may not appraise. And at that point in time, it could create a situation where either the buyer or the seller needs to bring additional money to the table, and that's not always ideal. So be careful of those, of really just going a little bit, getting excited and going a little crazy and trying to push those offers up too high, because sometimes that doesn't work. Number three, relationships matter. So it's very, very important that your agent is educated enough that they understand how to communicate with the agent on the other side of the transaction. The buyer's agents ideally will be talking to the listing agent. We always encourage them to call us, have a conversation with us so that they can find out what's important to our sellers, just like we want to know what's important to the buyer when they're making that purchase offer. So make sure that your agent is well versed in the community, that they are knowledgeable about the market, and that they have good relationships with other agents, because it's super important for them to be able to find out what's going to matter to set your offer apart from the others on the table. Fourth, let's talk about what's important to the seller. So this comes from the communication. Sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes it's about when will the home close? What type of financing are we going to use? Is the buyer willing to get creative enough that that 2-year-old home that should be in really great shape, they would be willing to purchase it as is without any additional repairs? You can still inspect the property, but maybe that's a property that runs very little risk of needing repairs. And if you can leave that off the table, the sellers might be more inclined to choose your offer. The other thing is, we've talked previously in other videos about escalatory addendums. Those can be a tool that works also. And dates can be a tool that works. So an extended closing date, a quick closing date, until your agent is communicating effectively across the table with the other agent, we never really know what's going to be important to the seller. And that's what we're here to help you do, is facilitate a transaction that allows you to achieve your goal of purchasing the perfect home. We hope you have a great experience. If you need any assistance with a buyer's agent that's well versed in getting offers accepted, and feel free to reach out to us at the Welch Team. It's 904-476-5539. We have experienced buyers, agents, as well as listing specialists. We'd love to help. Have a great day.